Hey there, everybody. Standing right in the middle of my yard, my front yard, and I've got a tape measure for today's project. So if we go straight down, okay, this is easy. 9 inches, like exactly. Okay, so we got to remember 9 inches, and then we can do any kind of area. So I could say like 10 by 10 here, or 1 by 1. Of course, the smaller area, the smaller the area, the smaller the weight you're gonna have. Of course, the smaller the volume too. So my front yard's been untouched, so we can just say 10 by 10 to kind of keep it easy, right? Some of you guys are using front porches, back porches, and so on to the next step. This is an example of how to do this assignment. So I'm going to just put yard on here. Some of you guys did like a porch or patio or driveway. And so then I said that the area, since my whole front yard was kind of untouched by stomping on by kids and by me and animals and pets and things like that. So I just measured a 10 by 10 area of my front yard. And so 10 by 10, to find the area of that, you measure the length times the width. Also, if you're doing it, it kind of makes numbers this smaller area a little bit easier to calculate. Okay, next thing we're doing is we're measuring the depth of the snow. So we got 9 inches, which is fine, but we need like units. So we need similar units. So 9 inches equals 0.75 feet. So you need to make sure that you are in feet. So if you got 1 foot, that makes it really easy. I only got 9 inches of snow in my yard. So then I take the total volume, which is the area times the depth to find the volume. So again, 100 times 0.75. Again, life is pretty easy. We are going to actually calculate all of this snow that we got for the parking lot at school, and then we could even do the entire campus. All right, moving on to the next area. You want to put your volume of snow here. Hopefully you type a little bit better than mine. And then you need to think about what type of snow did you have. Mine definitely was not fresh and light. When I did it, it was probably settled. If you're doing this anytime after I did it, you're probably, and we had a warm streak, it might even be wind packed or even wet and slushy. So then you're going to say, all right, type of snow, I'm going to put settled here. Then you're going to put the minimum weight. So I'm going to put this 12.49 here. And the great thing about math and the fact that you've probably been out shoveling, you're going to realize how much weight you've lifted. So then you find the volume of the weight. So I take the 75 and I times it by that, and I get a number there. And then the maximum, I take my 75 for my volume here and times it by this 18, and I get this. And then finally, I average it out. So I take this number plus this number and divide it by 2. Last and certainly not least, how many gallons of snow did you have? So you're going to take this much. So you find your pounds, which was right here, whatever number you got for your average weight in pounds, you multiply that by this number and you will get your gallons. All right, thanks for watching. And if you need a link to this assignment, click below. Thank you to Mr. Brubaker for helping come up with this idea.